Live. All right, so this is number 80. Stuff off my mat. Piece of something on my mat. And yesterday, what I did was put up a curtain. And let me move this and know I'm not acting like I'm on the camera. And what hopefully happens is the curtain. Gonna fix the curtain, man. What hopefully can't speak. Never could speak, but I really can't speak anymore. So what I hope happens is that it catches some of the sound and doesn't let it go off in the distance. Behind the curtain here, before there was a whole big area there. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. So regardless. So today, this morning, what we're going to do is the original routine that I began with. And maybe I'll show this door. Which is 4 sun salutations. And then we go down into easy pose. So we'll begin in mountain pose where you settle, get the mindset of firmness and oneness, just like a mountain. And then we move into the sun salutations, and we'll do the standard sun salutations. And you just focus on the breathing in these sun salutations, allowing that focus that's on the breathing to link the mind and body together. So no matter how you think the pose should look, let go of that mindset. That's not what we're doing. We're not judging. We're not trying to be somewhere. We're just accepting. Then we'll go into mountain pose, then a tree, and then easy pose, and then we'll wind down and seal it up with a yoga seal. And I just started thinking is that I still hear a echo, so the audio is not going to be perfect. And I had the Bluetooth, but the Bluetooth wasn't working. Where's that echo? Hey, there's a little echo. But that's what I'm sharing. I'm sharing this process of building. So if you want to see, the pictures on the floor, paint on the wall, you want to see less light, you want to see the camera like this, real skinny, like a cell phone, which was a cell phone, go to the very first YouTube live yoga routine, and it's a progress. So hopefully 80 of these from now, it'll be better. And then better, and then better. And that's what I'm sharing. So go to mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent. And then bring the toes up as wide as you can. Spread the toes, and each toe touches the floor at one at a time. One at a time. Hips are tilted. Can't speak yet. I don't think I spoke this morning yet. So no tension in the arms or the shoulders. No, I did speak this morning. I said something to my wife. I said, hey, how you feeling? She wasn't feeling too good this morning. And then your awareness goes to your breathing. You're going to focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. So when you're focused on the breathing, that focus allows the mind and body to become one. And that's yoga. And then when you're focused on the breathing throughout the entire yoga routine, it heightens your awareness. It makes you feel what's going on in the body. It makes you know what's going on in the body. But you're not focused on that stuff. You're focused on the breathing. So right now for me, I'm focusing on my breathing. Well, actually, I'm focused on instructing, but I'm focusing on the breathing, aware of my right side of my lower back and my hip. That's my hip, but my lower back. I have an issue with my leg from my spine, and it aches. But I'm not focused on that. I'm just aware of it. In other words, you're not going to focus on your problems. That's the mindset that we're gaining on the yoga mat. Now bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. When you go out, up and back, you're keeping the symbolic hand gesture of the prayer if you can. I go out a little bit. You can have the arms out like this if you like. Whatever you like to do. It's the first bend, so arms go out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back. We're just going to go into the ragdoll. Ragdoll, the arms are hanging and dangling, head is hanging and dangling, no tension anywhere in the arms or the shoulders or the neck. You're not pulling yourself down in this pose, just accepting where you go and focus on the breathing. And just hang there. If your knees are bent a little bit, that's fine. Wherever you are, just accept it. And it's fine. Maybe you're just like this. Doesn't matter. Let go of the mindset of judgment. And just accept where you are. That's a quality that we're learning on the yoga mat. Just focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. Now palms go to the calves. Elbows into the sides of the legs. You're going to arch the back, raise the head, inhale slowly. And then you're going to exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down. Forehead's going towards the knees. You push all the air out. Again, arch the back, raise the head, inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself in and down. And again, don't judge it. Just let your body go where it goes. For me, I know I don't arch my back. I know I don't go all the way in. But as long as your mind and body's connecting, you're doing yoga. Pull yourself in and down, push all the air out. Then the palms are to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor. Hips are square and they're pushing forward diagonally. Your back is straight maybe, or maybe arch. You're to your palms, maybe to your fingertips, or maybe you're up just like this. Wherever you are, just accept it. And make sure the front knee is not going over the toe. If it is, lengthen up some and just focus on the breathing. Remember, think of nothing else but the breathing. And that focus heightens your awareness so you feel what's going on, feeling where the stretch is happening, where the stretch is. Now with the back foot, curl the toes under, knee goes up, get the leg as straight as you can. We're not going to stay here, we're just doing the high lunge for a second or two. Then move into downward dog. With the downward dog, you're pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels towards the floor, and you are pushing into this pose. And you're only pushing to the spot right before you feel like you shouldn't go any further. So you get to that spot. I'm just fixing my shirt. You're getting to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, and just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. You're going to slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, you slide up. And with the upper dog, tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. That's the only things that are touching. Now, if you need to modify this, you go down to the small cobra. No pressure on the hands, you're pulling yourself up. Or you go to hands and knees, or you do the upper dog the best you can. Maybe you're doing it so-called perfectly. But if you are, settle there and let go of that mindset of judgment, regardless. And just accept where you are. And back to downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones going to the ceiling, heels towards the floor. You're pushing into this pose. Accept where you are and focus on the breathing. Now left foot is up between the hands. That's the foot that we took back, so that's the one you bring back up. With the back foot, top of the foot's to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, and then pushing forward diagonally. Back is straight, maybe arched. You're to your fingertips, or you're up like this, or you're to your palms. Wherever you are, make sure the front knee is not going over the toe or over the toe too much. If it is, you need to lengthen up. And then just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Now with the back foot, curl the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge. So here for a second or two, then moving the standing forward bend, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs, pull yourself in and down, focusing on the breathing. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward from the lower back, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Now we're going to go a little bit faster, a little bit faster. I'm not sure that's how you say it, a little bit faster. The palms down to the sides of the feet. Right leg is back. Low lunge. Remember with the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, and they're pushing forward diagonally, making sure the front knee is not over the toe. If it is, lengthen up. And then you're going to get the back straight or maybe arched. You're opening up. So no matter if the back is straight or arched, you're thinking opening up, and you're just focusing on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing, which heightens your awareness, and you feel what's going on in the body. You're aware of what's going on. Then with back foot, curl the toes under, high lunge. So here for a second or two. Then move into the downward dog. Downward dog, you're pushing into it, pushing right to the spot, right before you feel like you can't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, and focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Remember, you're learning acceptance. I'm going to open this door. So now it's light. Then slide into the upper dog. The upper dog is a strength transition. So you drop down to the knees and the chest, you slide up. Or you go to the small cobra, or to the hands and knees. Or you do the upper dog and you just modify it to what you can do. And just accept where you are. No matter where you are, let go. Once you find out where you're at, accept it. Then focus on the breathing. Back to downward dog, pushing into it. Just a little bit more if you can. Think about, hey, I should go a little bit more. Now, right foot is up between the hands into a low lunge. The low lunge, back foot, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor. Hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, making sure the front knee's not over the toe. If it is, lengthen up, get the back straight, or maybe arch. You to your palms, maybe to your fingertips. Maybe you're like this, wherever you are, just accept it, and then focus on the breathing. Now with the back foot, curve toes under, high lunge, settle here for a second or two. Then move into the standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down, focusing on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn palms out, stare down and out. Exhale. 2 more sun salutations. Inhale, we'll move in to them a little faster. Exhale, standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down. Focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Palms to the sides of the feet, left leg is back. Low lunge, focusing on the breathing, opening up. Think of nothing else but the breathing. And high lunge, then downward dog, pushing into it. Really push into it. Then upward dog, or modify it how you have to. Once you're settled, accept where you are. Let go of, hey, I should be doing this better, or hey, I'm doing this great. Let all that go. Let the mind and body connect to what you're doing, regardless of what you're doing. Downward dog, pushing into it. That's part of what we're learning on the yoga mat. Left foot is up, is acceptance, capital A. Low lunge, opening up. My shirt gets bunched up, and I know I was going to fix it. High lunge, standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, pull yourself in and down, focusing on the breathing. Really stay focused on the breathing this entire time. Right leg is back, low lunge, opening up. Just focus on the breathing. High lunge, downward dog. Pushing into it, upward dog. Opening up, focusing on the breathing. Downward dog, pushing into it. Right foot is up between the hands, opening up, low lunge. High lunge, then standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. And palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. And then exhale. I'm going to go back to mount pose. I got something on my foot. I do get something on my foot. Piece of paper. Okay, so mountain pose. Toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed. So no tension in the arms or the shoulders. Think of the skeleton standing by itself. So if you were just your skeleton, that's all you were. You'll line those bones up, then just focus on the breathing and have the skeleton stand as if you were just the skeleton. So everyone's going to look different. And that's okay. Differences are okay. Now, we're going to do the tree. We're not going to stay in the tree long. So with the tree, you're going to bring the left foot up. And put the bottom of the foot into the inside of the right leg. You're going to think of the back. You're going to think of the knee pushing it back. Now, if you need to modify this, you bring the toe down to the floor, just like this. Or you can lean against the wall and you go back and forth. Maybe you're swaying back and forth. And that's fine. Doesn't matter because this is about you. So, palms together. If you like, you can do the symbolic hand gesture. So you lock the fingers, index fingers point. See, I almost fell myself. So thumbs are together, left thumb is over the right sometimes. Palms are here. You're pushing up, inhaling, and then once you're up, you're focusing on the breathing. For me, I learned to do it like this. And that's what I do. So no matter what I do the symbolic hand gesture. And then just focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. We won't stay here long. So you're lining the bones up, just like the mountain pose. Trying to get the skeleton to stand by itself. No tension anywhere. And you just focus on the breathing. Then go ahead and release. And check it out. See, for me, I was thinking of my leg. Right? I was aware of my leg. My leg started aching. You need to get that straight. You need to get it fixed. I can get it fixed. They want to fuse my spine. That I don't want to do. So right foot is up. Knees back. Palms together. Symbolic hand gesture. Thumbs together or left thumb is over the right thumb. Either way. Whoa, see, you almost fell. Then up. And then just focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And again, I learned to do this. Whatever you like to do. Once you're up, settle there, find out where you're at, and just focus on the breathing. So if you're wobbling, that's where you are. Accept it. I'm telling you, man, it doesn't matter. Accept. We're so hard on ourselves. I know I am. Sometimes I'm like, man, why do this? Why do that? But we're learning acceptance on the mat. And that's what we're taking out into the so-called real world. And then go ahead and release. Whoa, see? Almost fell. Okay, now we're going to go to easy pose. And then with the easy pose is the modification of the lotus pose. So left foot is in, right foot is in, back is straight. So if you like, you place the hands to your knees, or some people do this. If you need to lean back because your back is aching, or you're feeling like, man, it's too much, my back is fatigued, then lean back, lean against the wall. Do what you need to do to get comfortable in this pose because you're going to focus on the breathing. Now, tilt the head to the right ears to the right shoulder, back is straight, shoulders are square, level, left shoulder's down, and just focus on the breathing. Now, when you're focused on the breathing here, you're aware of the stretch in the left side of the neck, but you're not focused on that. You're focusing on the breathing. You're aware what's going on in the lower back, in your knees, in your entire body, what's going on outside. You're aware of that, but you're not focused on it. So the focusing is just heightening your awareness. And then heads back to center, tilt the head to the left ears to the left shoulder, right shoulder's down, so the shoulders are level. Focusing on the breathing, which heightens your awareness of what's going on in the right side of the neck, maybe somewhere else in the body. You're only focused on the breathing, aware what's going on, but you're not focused on those things. Very, very important mindset to grasp or to gain. Go ahead, heads back to center. Tilt the head back. And then the chin is going straight up. So you're not just jarring the head back. You're reaching up. Back is going straight. Or straight as you can get it. And then just focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Now bring the chin down to the chest. Keep the back straight. So it's easy to roll back here. That's not what you want to do. You just want to drop the head down. Chins to the chest, back is straight, focusing on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Bring the head to center. Now, right neck roll, drop the head to the right, down and around, head's dropping down and going around. You're exhaling, the head is going up and back. You're inhaling. You're linking that movement with the body. with the breathing. So you're linking the movement with the breathing and just focusing on the breathing. And that focus is what allows you to be aware of what's moving in the neck, feeling the stretch in the neck. You're aware of the movement. Even this subtle movement is becoming a form of a moving meditation because you're focused on the breathing. The head goes up and drop down. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Again, link the movement with the breathing. You're just focused on the breathing and make sure you're aware of the movement. Make sure you're aware of the stretches or the stretch in the neck. That's what makes this movement, no matter how subtle a movement is, it makes you aware and it makes it a moving meditation. And then when the head goes back to the top, bring yourself to center and focus on the breathing. Still focusing on the breathing. Shoulder shrug, shoulders to the ears, back, down and around. Shoulders are going up. Inhale. And the shoulders go back and down. You're exhaling. Again, linking this movement with the breathing. And just focus on the breathing. And then the shoulders go up. And then you're going to reverse. Drop the shoulders down in front. And then the shoulders go up. Inhale. Drop the shoulders down. Exhale. Shoulders go up. Inhale. Link the movement with the breathing. Focus on the breathing. And then when the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. You go down and around, the back is straight, and you're reaching out. And you focus on the breathing. Same thing. You're dropping down, exhaling as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. And just focus on the breathing. Make sure you're aware of what's going on in the lower back when you're down. But you're not focused on that. You're just focusing on the breathing. I keep on saying that, and I know I keep on repeating it. Up. Once you go up, reverse. But I'm repeating it because it's important. And if somebody's watching this, I don't think anybody's watching it. Let me see who's watching. Oh, maybe one person. Maybe that person clicked in and thought, what the hell? Clicked out. Okay. And then just focus on the breathing. And then when you're up, settle yourself. Back is straight. Now for the half spiral twist, left hand's on the right knee, right arm is up. So you think of the spine going up, arm reaches up, then you twist, palm goes to the floor instead of the back, arm is straight and it's against the back. You make sure the head is twisting and you're focused on the breathing. Now in this pose, when you inhale, the belly swells with air, so it pushes you out of the pose slightly. And then when you exhale, the belly goes in, so you go back into the pose. Now you're aware of that movement, but you're not focused on it. Again, you're focusing on the breathing, and just make sure the head is twisting. And go ahead and release. Back to center. Yeah, it's nice out right now. Breathe that fresh air. Earlier, it smelled like a skunk was out there, like a real skunk. So I didn't mean it just like stinking. It is skunk like a skunk. So right hand on left knee, left arm is up. Pull yourself up. Think of the spine. Go up straight, then twist. Palm goes to the floor instead of the back. Arm is straight and it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting and you're focusing on the breathing. Again, when you inhale, the belly swells with air. It pushes you out of the pose just slightly. And when you exhale, the belly goes in and you go back into the pose. Now the head is twisting and you're focusing on the breathing, aware of that subtle movement of the belly and what it does for you in the pose. Just be aware of that movement, but you're not focused on that movement. And then go ahead and release, back to center. Now here, you're just watching yourself breathe. There's a few ways to do it. The two good ways. As you inhale, the belly swells with air. You exhale, the belly goes in. Focus is on that. Just watching yourself breathe. Or you bring your focus to the tip of your nose as you inhale and exhale. Just pay attention to the air going in and out. And again, I always say it, you're already breathing automatically. So just watch yourself breathe. It's very natural. Once you focus on the breathing, you start to control it or try to control it. Go with the mindset of control and just watch yourself breathe. Then you're going to reach behind you for the yoga seal. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. And then you're going to lean forward. And you're sealing in all the benefits of the yoga poses and keeping the peace that you gained through the rest of the day. Bring yourself back up. Hands go back in front. Again, just get comfortable. If you need to lean back, do that. If you're against the wall, just lean against the wall. Let go of judgment. Doesn't matter. It's where you're at. Accept it. And that mindset of accepting yourself on the yoga mat with a capital A, you take it out in the real world. And you accept yourself in the real world. You accept what's happening. You're accepting this. That doesn't mean you have to put up with stuff. That doesn't mean you don't, hey, push things away, but you accept it and then move forward. Now we're just going to watch us. I'm just going to watch myself breathe. So go ahead and watch yourself breathe. Stay here a little bit longer. Bring the palms together. Namaste. That's it. So that's yoga routine, YouTube live yoga routine number 80. And I don't know what the math is, but 80 minus 365, so that would be 90, 180, 285 more to go, I think. Could be wrong on the math. Wasn't great at math. I'll tell you what, my kids bring math home. They're in elementary school. I know how to get the problem, or the answer, Of course, I know how to get the problem. And I don't know how to do their math. So I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and